Hello, everyone, and good day. It is 9 days after surgery, and yes, there is my repaired knee and kind of what it looks like from a distance. And yes, here is me with my coaching shirt on, ready to go. So I hope you enjoy the video. All right, hello, everyone. Hopefully, everybody is having a good day. Today is Sunday, November the 10th, 2019, and I wanted to do a quick injury update on my ruptured patellar tendon and the surgery that I had on it. I do, again, have a broken wrist as well, but I think it's fairly common that people break wrists, and much less common that people rupture their patellar tendons. So again, I've been doing these videos kind of every day because I know as I got ready to have this patellar tendon surgery, I was really kind of freaked out, not knowing what to expect and what each day could bring. So that was kind of my goal for doing these. There's a lot of good videos out there, but they were kind of like 1 week after, 2 weeks after, and so forth. So I wanted to do one kind of daily because I think we try to live life kind of one day at a time. So that was kind of my initiative to doing this. So if you're just now tuning into these videos, 19 days ago I was playing a tennis match, and I jumped up, went for an overhead, which is a shot above the head, and I came down wrong on the leg. My knee snapped over, and once I collapsed from my knee snapping, I landed on my right wrist and therefore broke my right wrist. So being day 9, the pain aspect of it is what a lot of people have been contacting me either privately or by email, and what to look out for, or what at least to expect to look out for in terms of pain and how it subsides after the surgery. So my pain, to answer a lot of your questions, really subsided after about day 5 of surgery. And after day 5, it's been relatively pain-free unless I move the leg or try to get up or go for a walk around the house with the walker or with the crutches. The crutches are difficult for me to use because, again, I have a broken right wrist, so if I try to put weight onto the crutch with my right hand, it hurts quite a bit. So I have a walker, I don't know if you can see this here, that has kind of a wrist attachment to it, or an arm attachment. So I kind of put my arm in it and then strap this strap here over my wrist so I can lift the walker like this, whereas a crutch you kind of have to push down on it. So this walker has been a really a good thing for me. So today, by the way, I woke up and I felt like I wanted to go out to the tennis courts, and I did that. So it was a really good day for me. It was the first day that I was able to get outside of the house and go out and doing what that I do, at least for a career, which is coaching tennis. And it's always been a passion of mine since I can ever remember. I was born into the game. I started playing at 2. My father was born into the game, and he's 82 in January, and he started as a boy. My wife Carla started at 11, and she went on to play pro, etc. And for me, it was great going through college, etc. But for me, going out to the court today was a blessing. So Carla got me up at around 6. Spent a couple hours kind of getting me, kind of cleaned up, and put my tennis shoes on. So I got the shoes on my feet, and here's kind of my knee brace. So I got kind of really cleaned up, and I went out to the courts, and I had fun with our Sunday morning adult intermediate group lesson. So I was able to kind of feed balls underhanded, and then Carla would handle the live feeding from the other side of the net. So we were able to do some approach drills, short ball drills, baseline drills, at least with me feeding, and put that together with them kind of running past me and going up to the net, and Carla would live feed balls. And I know a lot of you that are watching these for the aspect of the patellar tendon probably don't care about that, so I'll get kind of back into the patellar tendon aspect of it. But yes, I was able to go out to the court today. It's a beautiful day here in Alabama, and it helped my mindset out tremendously. So 9 days after surgery, I have my first follow-up appointment with my doctor on November the 14th. And today is the 10th, so it's 4 days away. And on that day, I'm from what I understand, is I'll get my stitches taken out, and then we'll start working on a range of motion in the knee. So right now my knee is kind of locked straight, and I can't bend it whatsoever because it's immobilized with this brace, and I'll show you. So if you can kind of see the locks right here, it's locked in this position. So as we get stronger, they reduce or they increase the range of motion on this kind of locking knee brace, so I can start to kind of strengthen up the knee and so forth. So if you can make it to day 9 after this surgery, then you're really kind of out of the woods at this point. So right after surgery, the first day is brutal pain, couldn't do anything, couldn't sleep, whatever. After about day 5, the pain subsided, and it became just kind of an obstacle to figure out how to sleep. I've never been one to sleep on my back flat, but I've had to kind of learn to do that. Otherwise, it's a really tough go. So I think right now, moving forward after day 9, I think my biggest frustration is that, sleeping comfortably. I always kind of sleep on my left side or on my stomach, and to have to adjust to learn how to sleep right on your back has been the toughest deal. Also, too, what's been really tough for me, at least in the past 2 days, is since I don't have pain and my mind is kind of out of that kind of cloud, I want to get up and move all the time. So sometimes it almost seems like, I guess a good metaphor would be someone that's maybe claustrophobic, afraid of tight, close-in places, that, sometimes you start to kind of freak a little bit. For me, if I can't get up and move around when I want to, I become kind of anxious in that type of situation. So I think it was like last night at 3 in the morning, I kind of woke up and my legs were really restless. I just wanted I don't know if you ever heard of restless leg syndrome, but sometimes I get that. I'm sitting there and I just have to get up and move. So at like 3 o'clock this morning, I had to wake up Carla and say, "Carla, get up, get up." She's like, "Oh, what's going on?" I was like, "Nothing, I just have to get up and move my legs." Because since my mind has been painless, now my mind just focuses on motion. So I think that's the biggest problem for me 9 days out is one, keeping my legs not getting restless. So I try to do maybe some leg presses like this, like that, and then with my other foot I try to do some heel pumps, lift the heel up and put it back down, lift the heel up and put it back down. And that's really all I've been advised to do at this point moving forward. So anyway, that's really kind of it at this point. Again, I went out to the court today, but I did not do anything off of the wheelchair. I just stayed in the wheelchair. I was tossing balls sitting down, underhanded. Anyway, I can't really think of anything that I've kind of missed. It's very nice to be outside again, and I was going to do another 5K tennis show, but I think I want to do the next show with Carla and not another one solo. But nonetheless, the season's winding down, and we do look forward to the Australian Open moving forward. So at the end of the day, that's it for now. Very positive. And again, if you're out there and you've had this injury, whether it's right here, right now, or you're watching this video 2 years from now, let me know. It's been a humbling experience for me, and it's kind of helped out a lot of things in a weird way off the court. It's kind of brought the family closer together. It's brought us in the community closer together with other people. So it's been a kind of a blessing in a weird way. So I just try to look at it that way. What did this injury bring me, and how can I help others moving forward? I think in my life, I always felt it's better to give than it is to receive. So thanks so much to everyone. Again, especially out there to Rajesh Kumar, who, again, kind of got my whole MRI, which was a big obstacle to overcome, kind of got my MRI set and done and allowed us to move forward. So I will never forget him for that, no matter what. And I know a lot of you out there contributed as well, and that was a huge help, believe me. So thanks so much to all of you. But moving forward, again, it's my goal to be back to 100% in terms of range of motion with the knee, and 100% range of motion with my wrist. So I'm told by a lot of people it'll never be the same, namely doctors and nurses, etc. But I do plan to prove that wrong. So I hope about 3 months from now, I am doing a video wide open and back to my regular self. My goal is 3 months. I'm being told 6 months to a year, but hopefully it's in 3. Anyway, guys, I hope Carla's in the mood to do a show later, because I did watch the Next Gen stuff. I did watch the Fed Cup Women's, and there were some good matches there. So congrats to Yannick Sinner, and congrats to France for winning the Davis Cup in the Next Gen Finals. I think we'll see a lot from Ashley Barty this upcoming year in 2020. and I do think we'll see some wins from Young Yannick Center as well. But I'll get into that on our next tennis show. Carla, again, it's day 19 since the injury, day 9 since surgery. And Carla has taught every one of my lessons and every one of her lessons and every one of our group lessons solo for 19 days, less the group lesson this morning, which I finally went back out on the court. So much soldier love to you, Carla. You're an amazing person. I'm the luckiest person in the world to have you in my life and to have 5 kids that we share together. So much love to all of you. Rajesh, hopefully we see you soon. I think I have to look this way, even though the screen's right here. I have to look over here. But yeah, this for me has been a positive in the past couple of days. So again, if you get this injury, yes, the first few days are awful. Yes, you have to get used to having someone help you. Yes, you're gonna have to get to learn how to use your injured leg again. But there's little things that have happened throughout this injury, and if you're watching this and you have it, little things will help you and will help you as a person. Spiritually, I feel better. My mind feels more clear. I feel like I know the community I live in better. So there's a lot of positives given that this is a really gruesome type injury. Anyway, thanks so much to all of you, and we will see you soon. And hopefully Carla comes back rested enough today to do a 5K tennis show, which if you don't know about that, Carla and I do kind of a tennis kind of broadcast and talk about matches and some coaching stuff and so forth. So I hope to be back with Carla doing that later this evening. If not tomorrow, I'll kind of have to press her. But again, I haven't bothered her too much about it because she's been waiting on me hand and foot. So thanks so much, everyone. We'll see you soon. And it's nice to be kind of back mentally, and especially it's been nice to get back on court today. Much love to everyone. Mwah. I can't thank all of you enough. Take care, and we'll see you. Thanks so much for watching, and please, by all means, subscribe to our channel. And thank you so much, my lovely Carla, for helping me every single day since this happened.